Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Hey. Today I'm going to share with you a super unique keyboard that's making waves in the custom keyboard community, the Alice Duo from QK. I actually saw the prototype of it last year at the ZF Expo. I was instantly drawn to its design and have been keeping an eye on it ever since. Today I have the final version in my hands and I'm super excited. The design concept behind this keyboard is really fresh and unique. In my opinion, Alice Duo has three standout features. First of all, it's a split keyboard with an Alice layout. For those of you who aren't too familiar with custom keyboards, Alice is an ergonomic layout designed to reduce the strain on your wrists and prevent discomfort from unnatural bending while typing. Duo comes from Latin, means two, so it's a split keyboard, meaning the two halves are separate for a more ergonomic setup. In the past 3 to 5 years, there have been very few split keyboards that have actually made it to the group buy stage, in my opinion. The main reason is that people aren't generally into wired split keyboards. And wireless split keyboards are much harder to develop and cost a lot more since you have to deal with syncing and latency issues. Well, split keyboards with an Alice layout are even rarer. The packaging box for this release is the biggest QK has ever shipped. This is mainly because the Alice layout is angled, which makes the footprint larger. It's usually a bit bigger than other layouts with the same number of keys, and it takes up more desk space. The benefits of making the Alice layout a wireless split keyboard are pretty obvious. You can place the two halves wherever you need, depending on your setup. If the space is tight, you can place them closer together and use it like a regular Alice keyboard. When you have a spacious desk, you can fully spread them out for maximum comfort. It even caters to players who like to place their keyboards vertically for FPS games. You can even use it as a one-handed keyboard if you prefer. I also noticed while using Duo to play FPS games, when compared to a regular straight layout keyboard, the Duo makes it much easier to reach the Alt key. With key remapping, the customization potential is really high. The second feature is that Alice Duo offers a highly efficient and stable wireless connection. Aside from the keyboard itself, Duo also comes with a relay receiver. The casing is also CNC'd from aluminum alloy, features an aluminum knob. You can see the neatly arranged chips inside. You can also check each keyboard's charging status and current mode through the indicator lights. To use it, just connect the relay receiver to your computer via the USB port. It will automatically connect the two halves of the keyboard right out of the box. It's said to have a polling rate up to 8K. After updating to the latest firmware, I tested the latency and it was under 3 milliseconds. That's an impressive result even among gaming keyboards. When it's time to charge, simply use the custom magnetic charging cable to connect the Duo to the receiver. They will automatically align and snap together, and they switch to wired mode automatically. The magnets are so strong that you can even hang the receiver upside down without any issue. It's still recommended to avoid hanging the keyboard by the cable during regular use. Now let's take a look at the keyboard itself. The left side of the Duo has the escape and function keys neatly arranged. It also features an ambient lighting strip and a small nameplate decoration. The magnetic nameplate can be easily swapped with one on the receiver. Duo uses the same layout and a silicon light diffuser from the Neo Ergo. On each side, there's a small button that can be customized for different functions. By default, they control the color and lighting effects. The back of the keyboard features a partially hollow design. It also comes with magnetically attached backplates. In the future, QK might offer extra plates of different design and material. Overall, Duo's design leans more towards practicality. It's simple yet still very pleasing to the eye. You can choose from FR4 and PC plates. It also comes with power-on plate foam and case foam, and a signature XP pad for extensive sound dampening. Finally, there are two separate PCBs for the split layout. Each has its own power switch and magnetic connection port. The keyboard uses a hidden screw design, which I do not enjoy, because you have to remove some keycaps to reveal the screws. I guess it's due to the structure just doesn't have enough space to accommodate a quick release mechanism. Other than that, the building process for the keyboard itself is really straightforward. First, install the XP switchpad onto the PCB. Next, install the stabilizers. Then lay down the power-on foam. Since the PCB supports multiple layouts, you'll need to trim the switch pads and foam according to your layout preferences. I would suggest keep any extra foam which you can easily insert when you switch into a different layout down the road. Next, install the silicon light diffusers from the bottom up. After proper installation, the long end should be facing upwards. Then install the switches. Once the switches are installed, you'll need to place the silicon gasket around the edges. There are 5 mounting spots on each side as shown here. Duo comes with two types of silicon gaskets. You can choose based on your preference or even mix match them. QK boards now all use my favorite magnetic connection system. The battery is hidden under the back plates. This makes the installation process incredibly simple. Once installed, the overall appearance is clean and minimalistic. Oh, by the way, here's the tip. Make sure to leave the screws in the top cover when disassembling the case. That way, when reassembling, you can just place it back into position and don't have to worry about the screws having trouble aligning with the holes. After tightening the 4 screws on each side, it is time to install the keycaps. I paired it with the ancient guard set from Momoka. And that's it. The build is done. As usual, let's have a listen to the typing sound. Alice Duo has a hidden surprise. That's its third standout feature, the tent mode. After flipping the keyboard over and propping it up, it forms a tent-like Alice layout, similar to the Type K and the Neo Ergo. This shape is more ergonomic, which helps reduce the vertical twisting of your wrists. It keeps your wrists in a more natural position. It can significantly improve typing comfort. Compared to the prototype I saw at the ZF Expo, this mechanism is clearly redesigned and reinforced. According to QK, the lifespan is over 4,000 cycles, so I repeatedly tested it dozens of times. The structure itself is really simple and stable. There was no looseness or wobbling at all. Feels very sturdy. If you are using it in the normal Alice mode, then you might not need a wrist rest. But if you need to use the tent mode, I would strongly recommend getting the wrist rest specifically designed for Duo, which is sold separately. The base of the wrist rest is also made of aluminum, with a frosted acrylic surface. Inside, there's a magnetic component that allows for 2 different modes. The wrist rest design is very refined, featuring plenty of silicone and foam cushioning to prevent hard-on-hard contact. The CNC parts fit together perfectly, and the price should be around $50. To sum it up, looking back at QK's development trajectory, the early QK65 and QK75 focused on affordable prices, so more people can experience custom mechanical keyboards, which helped the QK build a large user base. With the QK100, which emphasized the functionality, and the all-around QK80 Mark II, QK has perfected tri-mode, gasket design, magnetic connector, and mini screen. QK has gradually shown its innovation potential. The Alice Duo, as QK's first Alice layout and a milestone product, not only continues its focus on cost-effectiveness and functionality, but also introduces innovative features like stable and efficient wireless split mode and the adjustable tent mode. This takes QK's innovation to new heights, injecting fresh energy into the custom mechanical keyboard scene. When the community focuses on creativity rather than just lowering prices, we can enjoy higher quality, more diverse and personalized products, rather than the usual mass-produced designs or copycats. So the community can grow through healthy competition. That is the utopia the custom mechanical keyboard community has been dreaming of. Alright, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm Dr. Hey, I'll see you in the next video.